Hello, and welcome back to English with Sara and Peter, the podcast that helps you speak English naturally, one real-life situation at a time. I'm Sara.
And I'm Peter. Always happy to be here. Well, almost always.
That is a very interesting answer, Peter. What does almost always mean?
Sara, I need to talk about last Saturday.
Oh, what happened last Saturday?
My neighbour, lovely man, truly, invited me to his nephew's 3rd birthday party. 30 children, a clown, 3 hours of balloon animals.
Oh, no. And you went?
Sara, I went. I stood in a garden for 3 hours holding a juice box shaped like a fish. I watched a clown make a balloon giraffe 12 times. I smiled and said wonderful every single time.
Peter, why didn't you just say no?
I don't know how.
And that, dear listeners, is exactly today's topic. How do you say no in English? Politely, kindly, and without hurting anyone's feelings, including your neighbour and his nephew.
Please, teach me. I cannot go to another balloon party.
Today, we will teach you how to set boundaries, avoid people-pleasing, and communicate with respect. Let's go.
Sara, why is saying no so hard? Even in our first language, it feels uncomfortable.
Because many of us are people pleasers. A people pleaser is someone who always tries to make others happy, even at the cost of their own needs or feelings.
That is me. Completely. I am a professional people pleaser.
And it comes from a good place. You care about others. But when you never say no, you start to lose your boundaries. Boundaries are the personal limits you set, the rules that protect your time, energy, and feelings.
So, my boundary should have been I do not attend children's parties.
That is a perfectly reasonable boundary, yes. And the good news is, saying no doesn't have to be rude. It can be warm and respectful. Respectful means treating someone with kindness and consideration.
Okay, but how? How do I say no without feeling guilty?
First, you don't need to explain everything. A simple, honest answer is enough. For example, thank you so much for the invitation, but I won't be able to make it. That is polite. That is complete. No long story needed.
That's it? Just, I won't be able to make it.
That's it. You can also offer a kind alternative. An alternative is another option, a different choice. For example, I can't come Saturday, but let's have coffee next week. You say no to one thing, and you offer something else.
So I could have said, I can't make the party, but happy birthday to your nephew. And that will be enough.
That would have been perfect. Kind, warm, and honest. The most important thing is to be assertive. Assertive means speaking clearly and directly about what you need, without being aggressive or apologising for your feelings.
Assertive. Not rude, not silent, just clear and calm.
Exactly. Rude is no, I hate birthday parties. Passive is saying nothing and showing up with a juice box. Assertive is thank you, but I'm not available. I hope you all have a wonderful time. Why did nobody teach me this before? I have wasted so many Saturdays. It's never too late to learn. And now, the word tour.
All right, Peter. 5 words. 5 words that will change how you communicate in English forever.
I am ready. My Saturdays are depending on this.
People pleaser. Definition. Someone who always says yes and tries to make everyone happy, even when it causes them stress or discomfort. Example: she is such a people pleaser, she agreed to help 5 people on the same day. Say it. People pleaser. People pleaser. Are you one? It's okay to admit it.
People pleaser.
Guilty.
Present.
Boundary. A personal limit that protects your time, energy, or feelings, something you decide is acceptable or not in your life. Example: he set a clear boundary. No work emails after 7 p.m. Say it. Boundary. Boundary. 3 syllables. Try it slowly. Boundary. Boundary.
I need many of these.
Respectful. Treating someone with kindness, care, and consideration, even when you disagree or say no. Example: she said no in a very respectful way, and nobody felt hurt. Say it. Respectful. Respectful. You can always say no and be respectful at the same time.
Respectful. Important word. Very important.
Alternative. Another option, a different choice you offer instead of what was originally asked. Example: I can't meet on Monday, but Friday is a great alternative. Say it. Alternative. Alternative. When you say no, offering an alternative makes it feel kind and generous.
Alternative. Alternative. No to the party, yes to coffee. Beautiful.
Assertive. Speaking clearly and directly about what you need or want. Calm, confident, and without being rude. Example: being assertive doesn't mean being aggressive. It means being honest and clear. Say it. Assertive. Assertive. This is the goal. Not aggressive, not silent. Clear and kind.
Assertive.
Assertive.
That is how I want to be.
Wonderful work, everyone. Our 5 words today: people pleaser, boundary, respectful, alternative, and assertive.
And here is how they all work together. I used to be a people pleaser who had no boundaries. But now I know how to be assertive, find an alternative, and still be respectful. And I will never hold a fish-shaped juice box again.
I love that journey, Peter, truly. And remember, saying no is not selfish. It is honest, it is healthy, and it shows real respect for both yourself and the other person.
Can we practice? What would I actually say to my neighbour?
Sure, try this. Thank you so much for thinking of me. That is really kind. Unfortunately, I have plans that day. I hope little Marco has a wonderful birthday.
Thank you so much for thinking of me. That is really kind. Unfortunately, I have plans that day. I hope little Marco has a wonderful birthday. Perfect. Warm, clear, complete. No guilt, no balloon animals. I feel free.
You are free, Peter. Your turn. Tell us in the comments, what is a situation where you said yes, but really meant no? Maybe a birthday party with a clown, a favour that took all weekend, or a meeting you didn't need. Share your story and tell us how you would say no politely today, using the words you learnt. We want to hear your yes when I meant no stories. Every one of them makes this community feel a little more human.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe. We drop a new one every week. New topic, new vocabulary, new life skill.
Until next time, remember, Saying no with kindness is one of the most powerful things you can do. You are allowed to protect your time. You are allowed to have boundaries. And you are absolutely allowed to skip the balloon party.
Bye, everyone. People pleaser, boundary, respectful, alternative, assertive. You've got this. See you next time.